Hey, what's up, Jackrabbit fam? We're going to be talking about adding analytics to go alongside our Universal Action Rabbit tools. Okay, so first of all, I'm in Universal Action Rabbit. I'm on the My Account section here. I have analytics added as a product here on the left. And what that's going to do is that's going to add this analytics option down here in the bottom right, and so you get to choose if you want just generalized event tracking or e-commerce tracking. So check whatever boxes make sense for you, and then you're going to click Save Analytics Settings. Universal Action Rabbit Analytics are going to want to push over to Google Analytics a variety of predefined event types. Okay, so we're going to click the green button that says Install Google Analytics for Report Parameters. So when you click this, it's going to ask for a property. So in Google Analytics, you can have hundreds of different analytics accounts. It's going to ask you which property you want to put in. If you navigate into analytics, here's a path that you take to find the property ID. We'll go ahead and include a link below this video in the support page or the documentation page to kind of give you that self-guided way to find that property ID. So you're going to drop that property ID into this input field here. You're going to click continue. It's then going to go ahead and ask you to log into your Google Analytics account so that it can then pre-populate your account with those parameters, with those event definitions, just to make your life easier so that when Universal Action Rabbit tools are operating in the background, you already have that without doing any of the complicated work. Okay, we don't need to go into that in this particular video, but it will ask you to log into your analytics account after clicking continue. So I'm going to close out of this, and then finally at the bottom here you have the option for configuring a purchase event. So if you are using the schedule builder, you can, that's the checkout scheduler, schedule builder, that's synonymous. You can be enrolling, 5 kids at the same time into various classes, okay? Or if you're not using the schedule builder and you're just doing an individual enrollment at a time, it's going to track that. And then Jackrabbit gives you the option. So let's go down here and we can configure purchase event. So it gives you the option to redirect users back to your website, the place of origin, after a successful enrollment has transpired. So that's what I do. That's what I recommend everybody do. Or you can also have Jackrabbit give just a confirmation message in their web registration portal that says, hey, you've been registered. But here's where to amend that in the Jackrabbit dashboard. So you go to the cog in the top right, under settings, under online registration. You have a section that says after registration is complete, and there's a couple radio buttons. The bottom button says I will redirect them to another page after registration is complete, and then you provide that URL here. So that URL is provided to you here. So in this example, I have 2 organization IDs specified here, and because Universal Action Rabbit will allow you to blend all your different organization IDs, locations, and I can't pretend to know how every youth activity center, school, academy is set up. I'm just going to say in each account you're going to specify the location where this is going, and then you're going to put the organization ID from Jackrabbit in there, okay? And that's going to help pass back the information into analytics the way it's supposed to be passed back. All right, so you would copy this out of here, you would replace example.com and the page where the confirmation is on your website, and then you would log into your Jackrabbit portal, again going to setting online registration, selecting the radio button next to I will redirect them to another page, and put your website right there. Okay, so presuming that you have done those steps, what you would do is you'd go ahead and you'd copy this script that has been provided to you here out of here, and you would go over to your confirmation page. Okay, so this is a confirmation page, and then depending on what CMS website builder you have, you're going to put in a code block. So here's the code block, and then you're going to drop that script right in here, and you're going to save it. Okay, and so this kind of completes the loop, right? So we start at a website, we browse the different class types, we might use some Universal Action Rabbit tools, we find out what feels right for our particular use case, and then we go ahead and we go through that enrollment process, and that's hosted on in Jackrabbit's ecosystem, and then we're redirected back here when we're done. Okay, and so that completes the cycle, and then we fire our analytics events to e-commerce analytics.